So for skill 19, we had to work with polar equations of conics. So first, we had to create either an ellipse or a hyperbola with the focus at the origin. So I chose to create an ellipse because they make me feel complete. Anyways, so I started off with y squared over 5 squared plus x squared over 3 squared equals 1. And the formula you'd use for this type of problem is a squared equals b squared plus c squared, where my c squared value equals 16, and therefore c equals plus or minus 4. Therefore, the focus is at 0 comma plus or minus 4, because so it's like shifted that much. Therefore, like, this is just all to help me derive like my original equation of y minus 4 squared over 25 plus x squared over 9 equals 1. And again, this 25 and 9 comes from 5 squared and 3 squared. So now to do like the main part of the problem, which is to find the equation in polar form, you would use the formula, or like the equation of r equals ek over 1 minus e cosine theta. And to the first variable you want to substitute for is e, which is the eccentricity, and that's c over a. So for me that would be 4 over 5. And then, so I plug that in for e in my equation. And the vertex is 3 units away when we look at it like from the horizontal radius. So I set r equals 3, and I plugged in 180 degrees for theta. And once I did that, cosine of 180 degrees is the same thing as cosine pi, which is just -1. Therefore, I was able to change that minus sign into a positive sign. So that just kind of shows my steps here. And now I could solve for k, because I only have like one variable. So this here is just like my algebra showing my work for k, but I got k to equal 27 over 4. So I plugged that back into the original equation, and when I multiplied my e and my k value, I got 27 over 5 at the numerator, and then my denominator would be 1 minus 4 over 5, because that's e cosine theta. Now you could simplify this even further if you want, by getting rid of this fraction on the numerator, and to do that you would simply just multiply it by 5 over 5. So you could simplify it further, but this is skill 19, and just ignore this. It was just me trying to prove a random formula, but I gave up.